Welcome to Gold Creek. Tucked between shimmering hills and rivers that sparkled like treasure, the little town of Gold Creek buzzed with life. Every morning, golden sunbeams would bounce off rooftops, butterflies danced over wildflowers, and kids raced past fountains carved from crystal stone. Two best friends, Sylvie and Avery, lived just down the lane from each other in cozy cottages surrounded by blooming sun blossoms. Sylvie was a whirlwind of energy. She laughed loudly, ran fast, and always wanted to be first in everything, first to speak, first to race, first to leap over puddles. Avery was quieter, calmer. He loved to observe, draw in his sketchbook, and wonder about the world. He spoke gently, always thinking before he acted. They were as different as a shooting star and a glowing lantern, but they balanced each other like two puzzle pieces that just fit. It was the most exciting day of the year, the great Gold Creek Meadow Games. Banners fluttered, music played, and children rushed toward Sunbeam Meadow, where games and contests of every kind had been set up. Obstacle courses made of hay bales and tunnels art stations with magical paints that sparkled. Jellybean jumping races, cloud counting contests, team riddles, and brain games. The mayor of Gold Creek, a cheerful woman with a sunflower hat, called out, "Let the Meadow Games begin." "Yes. I'm going to win so many ribbons." Avery, smiling, "I think I'll just enjoy the day and maybe try the art tent." Sylvie, grabbing his hand, "But Avery, you have to join the jellybean jump with me." Avery hesitated. "Well, okay, I guess." As the games began, Sylvie zoomed through everything. She jumped over cones, tossed beanbags, and shouted with joy. Avery tried to keep up but stumbled during the jellybean jump, knocking over a sign and bumping into a cotton candy cart. At the art tent, Sylvie rushed her painting, splashing glitter on someone else's drawing. Sylvie, laughing, "I finished first again." But Avery wasn't laughing. He stood quietly, brushing paint off his shirt. "Avery," softly, "that was someone else's art." Sylvie didn't hear him. She was already running to the next event. By the end of the day, Sylvie had entered almost every contest. Avery had tried to join her, but his smile had slowly faded. After the last game, Sylvie and Avery walked together through the meadow. The sun was setting, painting the clouds with shades of rose and gold. Sylvie chatted about how fast she was, how many ribbons she might win, and how fun it all was. But Avery stayed quiet. "Avery, are you okay? I don't think today was fun for me. I didn't really feel like myself." Sylvie's smile faded. "What do you mean?" Avery, sighing, "I wanted to do the art contest slowly. I didn't want to rush. I didn't want to do the jellybean jump. But I went along anyway, because I didn't want to upset you." Sylvie's heart sank. Just then, a soft wind blew through the trees, and a path of golden leaves shimmered into view. Curious, they followed it. It led them to a quiet part of the meadow neither had ever seen before. There stood a tall, ancient tree with golden bark and soft, humming leaves. In the center of its trunk was a glowing mirror, shaped like a heart. A sign read, "The mirror of me, look inside, and see not what you appear to be, but who you are, and how you feel, and what's hidden that you must heal." Sylvie stepped forward first. She expected to see herself winning races and cheering, but instead, the mirror showed her rushing from event to event, talking over her friends, and missing when Avery tried to speak. "I didn't know I was being so loud, or that I didn't notice when you weren't having fun." She looked at Avery, ashamed. "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make the day all about me. Then it was Avery's turn. In the mirror, he saw himself nodding even when he wanted to say no, standing still while others rushed, and holding in his feelings just to avoid making others upset. Avery, quietly, I think I didn't speak up because I thought being a good friend meant always going along. The two friends sat under the mirror tree, the golden leaves swaying above them. I don't want to be the kind of friend who forgets to listen. And I want to be the kind of friend who speaks up when something feels wrong. They made a new promise. Sylvie would slow down sometimes and ask how Avery was feeling. Avery would share more honestly, even when it was hard. And they would both check in with themselves, not just how they looked or acted, but how they felt inside. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye.